far as the COVID is concerned, we had our system tested at a FDA certified lab. Okay, so this is a complete independent study. This isn't our doctor saying they can kill it. The laboratory is MRI Global. Okay, so they're a certified FDA lab. In testing ActivePure against SARS-CoV-2, which is COVID-19, same, it was able to reduce it 99.98%. That's on surface and in the air. That's a 2,000 square foot environment with one unit.
Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to Masters in Fitness Business Podcast, where you get to stand on the shoulders of giants. And with me today, I have two giants. Literally, I have my good friend Will. Everybody calls him Fat Will. I refuse to call him that. I call him Big Will because I'm working with him to change that. And then we got Mike Pearl. And these guys are from a company called Eris. And they have this Beyond filter that uses NASA technology to kill the COVID virus. Yes, kill it dead. And we're the first actually studio in St. Louis to put it in to install it. And you guys can be next if you play your cards right. So they're here to tell us about the air filter, how it works, and give us some stats on it. So guys, welcome to the show.
Well, thanks a lot. Thank you.
So you want to tell us a little bit, well, Mike, we'll start with you. So tell us where this technology came from.
Sure. So in 2017, NASA developed this technology called ActivePure to keep the space station clean. And when it went public in 2017, Jim, Eris LLC purchased it, Eris Holdings. So we have proprietary rights to that technology. We're the only company that has it. And like I said, it was designed for the space station. And what it is it produces hydroxyls. These hydroxyls go into the air like a hydrogen peroxide molecule. So it has the same effect as ozone generators used to have, but it's just very safe for humans and pets.
Okay. And ozone is not.
Correct. Yeah. And you can go right to the American Lung Association's webpage, and they'll suggest no levels of ozone to be healthy. So it used to be like 1 part per million, then they keep dropping it down every few years. Now they just suggest 0 ozone to be used.
Okay. And then, Will, you were here when you guys installed it. So you want to, you have anything to add on that and how it works? And
Absolutely. So, basically right now with just obviously COVID just being the main concern of just people around the world, this technology becomes super helpful, handy, because it's a proactive technology. Whereas air filters, of the past, we try not to even say that these are closer to air scrubbers. They basically disinfect the air as well as surfaces. And so what those used to do, though, the old concept of air purification is the only time air got purified is when it got sucked through. Whereas, like Mike said, this is a proactive unit where it's producing hydroxyls, which are basically floating around in the air like free and just attacking, any free radicals, contaminants, allergies, anything like that.
Viruses, bacteria.
Viruses, especially now. We're headed into cold season, and obviously we have
cold and flu. Yeah,
we have Corona to worry about. For the not foreseeable future.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's not going away anytime soon.
No magic wand.
Yeah, most people will say like it's going to be around to 2022.
True.
Yeah, so we got another year plus of this. So it's not going to go away soon. It's definitely changing the marketplace in fitness, health and fitness.
Yeah, the whole landscape is, small businesses around the country, you got to figure out, you got to evolve. And the thing is, like in the beginning, when COVID first, in February, when it took over all the news waves here, and like we were on our heels, let's just face it, America was on its heels. Nobody was prepared for it. And, now the technology seems to have caught up with it, namely being ActivePure, like Mike said. And that's just something, for both commercial, but also residential use as well. Basically just safeguarding your home and, safeguarding businesses in any customer driven business, gyms, restaurants, daycares, anything like that. You need to, every savvy owner, every honest owner is going to do everything they can to, protect their customer base, every patron.
Okay. All right. And so a couple of questions. First one is, so do you guys have any statistics on, has this, reduced illnesses? Has it when companies install it and they let customers or potential customers know? Is there an increase in business?
Yeah.
Do they feel safer coming in? Do you guys have any stats on any of that?
Right to the results. You know, it's a results-driven world. So absolutely.
So as far as the COVID is concerned, we had our system tested at a FDA certified lab. Okay, so this is a complete independent study. This isn't our doctor saying they can kill it. The laboratory is MRI Global. Okay, so they're a certified FDA lab. And testing ActivePure against SARS-CoV-2, which is COVID-19, same, it was able to reduce it 99.98%. That's on surface and in the air. That's a 2,000 square foot environment with one unit. And that's why we say, when we installed the one here, Jim, one unit will cover 2,000 square feet.
An hour, you said.
Correct, sir. Yeah. I had a daycare lady that ran it, was meticulous about, sick days. In 2016, we installed it. She had a basic Guardian Air. We put the Beyond in when the technology was developed. That following year, 85% less sick days for kids. So it showed significant differences. And she showed me the charts. So
yeah, and I tell you, and I speak from experience, that I have never dropped my kid off at daycare when he was maybe a little sick.
I would never.
Yeah, never. I know all you parents out there, I definitely dropped my kid off when he was sick because I didn't want to stay home from work. So I dropped him off at daycare with a runny nose or whatever. So, I mean, those places are just living petri dishes, basically, right? So if you can reduce 85% sick days from staff and kids, that's significant, right?
Speaking of staff, the Florida Marlins use our ActivePure technology in their locker room, and one of their trainers talked about the reduction in staff. And that's something that you guys can find on the website too. But the Florida Marlins use it. Texas Rangers use our equipment, and just speaking on staph infection. Yeah.
Oh, staph infection.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like staff workers.
Yeah, no, I meant like staph workers, but you're talking about staph infection, which is also a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So how does it work?
How does the technology work?
Yeah. How does the air filter work? How does Beyond work?
So
because it's a two-step process, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
As the airflow passes through this honeycomb cell, that's kind of where the magic happens. It pulls a hydrogen molecule out of the H2O in the air. So a lot of people will ask, do I have to add chemicals to this? Does it produce chemicals? Not at all. It's basically using the moisture in the air and it's converting it into H3 or free radical hydrogen peroxide. So these, like William said, these are your warriors that are going out proactively finding viruses, bacteria, molds, microorganisms. And then on the backside where the air is brought into the machine, there's a true sealed HEPA filter that'll actually filter it down 3 times better than most HEPA, where we're actually getting down to 0.03 microns, where a lot of these other HEPA technologies 0.1 micron. So very, very small particulates. And that there, Jim, is going to be like your dust, your pollen, pets and dander.
So it helps keep the gym cleaner too, because it cleans all, it scrubs the air for dust, right?
So it's like 24/7 cleaning lady.
Yeah, nice. And then there's also, so there's the air filter unit, and then we have another unit up front. You want to tell everybody about that?
Absolutely. So we did 2 in the gym. We did the Beyond for, the main body. And then up by the door, we installed the Pure and Clean, which is a smaller, sleeker unit, almost like you said, I think when we pulled it out, it kind of looks like a TV.
It does.
And so it's a smaller unit, so a little sleeker. You just put it, we decided to put it up by the door because with people coming in and out, the door opening and closing so often, and when people come in, they're just getting hit with the hydroxyl. So even if they were coming in carrying something, the hydroxyl would immediately be there for them.
So it's basically showering them with hydroxyls as they come in and when they leave.
Absolutely.
So if they come in with anything, it's showered. So anything on on the surface, on their clothes, on their skin, in the air, on their hands, all of that gets showered with hydroxyls, which kill the virus. And then as they leave, the same thing.
Same thing.
Okay, nice. Anything else you guys want to add to that?
Well, basically just the info about, how to reach us.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. That's a good point. So how do people get in touch and get on board with this?
Right. So
and then you want to give and then price points?
Well, yeah, price point will always vary. You know, we get
Because you have different size units.
exactly, and depending on how big your space is, you know,
Mhm.
your needs. Basically, we can you know, engineer any kind of package for any gym for sure, any size. But yeah, we have a satellite company here that we're starting now in St. Louis. You know, the first one, and you know, you can get a hold of me directly. You know, I like to be on the forefront with
Mhm.
business for sure. And so, you know, my phone number 314-341-7775, and any information is, I really like to do this. You know, everybody's, you know, it's a research time, man. Everybody
Mhm.
wants to be out there. So I encourage anyone to go to activepure.com/COVID, and there'll be a ton of information there. And yeah.
Okay. Anything else to add, Mike?
I mean, William pretty much did it all. You know, we're an American-made company. We take a lot of pride in saying that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've been in business since 1924. The company's obviously evolved and developed since then, but we are kind of a piece of Americana. We stand behind our equipment. They're Energy Star certified. And our whole goal is just to create healthier environments.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's not a obviously like Mike said, it's been around since 1924. It's not a fly-by-night company. Is, you know, Eris is multinational. We're in Australia, England, Italy. You know, we're overseas as well as domestic. We're in all 50 states, and you know, just basically trying to help people as much as we can.
Yeah.
Especially right now, any businesses we can help, residential. This is the time for us.
Well, you know, for me as a business owner, I know anything that can be certified by the FDA as killing the virus 99.98%. I mean, that's right up there with Lysol.
Right? Yeah.
But anything that, you know, is FDA certified that says it kills COVID-19, and that you can put it in your place of business when there are some people that are scared. I know memberships are down across the board.
Of course.
Some people don't even want to leave their homes, much less come into a gym.
Absolutely.
You know, so anything that you can put in your business, be it a gym, a restaurant, if you want to have the family over for Thanksgiving, right, or for Christmas, you know, put one in your house.
Home, yeah.
Absolutely.
And
so anything that makes people feel safer, I think, is worth it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, that's the big thing that we take a lot of pride in, is that it's one thing to be able to, you know, legally speaking, or, you know, conscientiously speaking, be able to advertise, promote, and announce that you're a COVID-free zone, but to actually produce the results. You know, like I said, honest, savvy business owners, you know, even here in St. Louis, like now we're in restaurants in the West End. We're in the Lutheran schools in Kirkwood. Now you took over, you were the flagship for, you know, training studios, gyms. And the thing is, like, the more people that we can help, the better it'll be.
Yeah.
And hopefully, you know, we if we can attack COVID and kill it in environments like this, hopefully, you know, we get the less spike, and we can get back to the old normal rather than the new normal.
Yeah. But that new normal's, the old normal's never coming back.
No, it's gone.
Yeah. And so, like you said, you know, it's science, right?
That's it.
You can't argue with science, and y'all motherfuckers need science. And the thing, I've known Will for a long time. He's been a good buddy of mine for a long time. And Mike and Will went to college together. Yeah. So they're buddies from way back, which makes Mike my buddy, you know. But the thing, I mean, both of these guys are East Coast guys. I don't know if you can hear it when they talk, but it's definitely in their attitude. But I say that to say they're down to earth guys, and they talk real talk. So they're not going to kind of dazzle you with some $10 words, or, you know, they're just going to talk real talk to you.
The next podcast is when we'll do the snake oil.
Yeah. And so what, I trust them, and so you can trust them, you know. So yeah, look them up. Will, you want to give them that number again?
Absolutely. So it's 314-341-7775. And you can find us on Facebook. And I think the website, you know, the local website here is still under construction, but that should be up hopefully by the end of the month.
Okay.
And that will be Eris of St. Louis.
Yes,
correct?
sir.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. And I have to say that this is the first just outright plug podcast I've ever done. But it's something that I really believe in, and that I think all the listeners, I think any gym can benefit from having this in it. Anything that helps you promote a COVID-free zone and safety for your clients and gets clients back in the door, it's worth whatever you want to invest in it. So give my good buddy Will here a call, and he'll hook you up. All right. All right. Thanks, guys.